Hi everyone and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 as China. So, let's continue where we left off. We got some troops from Communist China, and I think I'm going to use those to pressure Japan from the west side. It looks like China needs a little bit of help anyway, so we could set up a battle plan. But first, we need a general. So, which one of these guys isn't really needed over here? Probably this one. Okay, unassign. And we'll use that guy. It's only 11 divisions, but we'll see what we can do. If nothing else, it might force Japan to send a few more divisions west. That's what I'm hoping for. Alright, and we'll set up an offensive line. Doesn't have to be perfect, this is fine. Well, maybe include the victory point. So, like this. Alright. And we're going to merge all our troops on the front line into one army, actually. And I'll set up a battle plan for that one army. So, like this. And we can make sure all of these guys are the same template. In fact, I could change all the other divisions to this template as well. But I don't want to have a big infantry equipment shortage. This is fine, that's 36 divisions. And we'll set up an offensive line. Maybe something like this. And we can try to carefully execute the battle plan. See how well that's going to work. Alright, other than that, I moved a few divisions from the south because they aren't needed over there. And I'm moving 2 more to the front line. We probably don't need as many defenses on the coast, but I'm a little bit paranoid about getting invaded through the sea. If Japan manages to land a few divisions, I'll be in trouble. So I obviously need to prevent that. Anyway. One more general here. Like so. Which guy is assigned to our main army? Oh yeah, the Max Entrenchment dude. We could try to swap him for offensive doctrine, maybe. I won't be entrenched anyway, while executing a battle plan. The only problem is that this is the only field marshal we got who's rank 4, which is extra 5%. So I think I'll keep that guy. There's the engineer company, but I won't be adding it just yet. I'll wait to get more support equipment. What can we research next? We should probably grab concentrated industry. Alright. And then research speed reduction. I delayed that long enough. So, Japan isn't actually doing anything right now, which is suspicious. They are probably waiting for the planning bonus. I'm pretty sure that's what they are doing. Assign these guys to the front line. Just make sure everyone is assigned to the battle plan. Like this. Good enough. I'm building a few more forts, mostly in Beijing, 2 more levels. Because, you know, if we lose Beijing, we are kind of screwed. And I think I'm building 1 more fort here. Yep, 2 more forts here. That's kind of our weak spot, because we got plains, and we only got 1 fort level. And we can be attacked from 2 different directions here. While this province, for example, can only be attacked from 1 direction and across the river. So this is actually my weak spot. Yeah, they are almost definitely waiting for the planning bonus. Alright, that's fine. How's our research going? Going okay. Some invasions going on. What's happening here? Shandong. Yeah, they are planning an invasion here. And Shanghai. Alright, so right here. That should be fine. We got 3 divisions in there. We can move 1 more, I suppose. 2 more. Alright, carry on then. I could build a few coastal forts. That's not a terrible idea. I might end up doing that. Okay, we don't need 8 divisions in here. That's a little bit too much. Let's spread them out a bit. Okay, good enough. I would love to invade Taiwan myself, but that's not going to happen just yet. Especially since I can't actually get intel. Or I can't get enough intel to execute an invasion. But maybe in some future. I actually changed my naval production to light cruisers. We have enough convoys for now. And we'll need a navy in the future, at least some kind of navy. Alright, construction effort is next, although I could get the extra research slot right now. But I think I prefer the two civilian factories first, and then we can get the research slot. Yep, they are attacking now. No, the Soviets are attacking. Okay, carry on then. Germany withdraws advisors. Yeah, that means I'm going to lose this. Minus 7% large doctrine research time. Alright, whatever. So, how's that planning bonus? They are still moving, actually. Alright. I'm still considering researching mountaineers and recruiting a few. Or even changing the template. Maybe. What are we researching right now? Support weapons, interwar artillery, and concentrated industry. But first I'll get the research time reduction. We delayed that long enough. And it's almost 1938. Yep, they are doing something, okay. I might not actually wait for the planning bonus. Just pressure them a bit in the west. Yep, they are attacking now. They are attacking Beijing. We might need more troops in there. Yeah, let's move a few around. We don't need that many down here. And we certainly don't need 8 divisions down here. Come on, people, move over. This should be enough. I don't actually have a fort down here, but we should be fine. They can only attack from one province and across a river. Interwar artillery, and I think we'll get started on improved artillery too. It's just so much better than artillery 1. It has 15 defense, while artillery 1 has 10, so that's a 50% increase. And it has much better stats overall. So yeah, okay. Let's get started on that. And how's our template? I think we should consider adding support artillery battalion soon. We got 400 artillery. How much do we need for one battalion? Let's see, 24. And we got how many? We got 36 divisions. Yeah, okay, that's a lot of divisions. Might want to wait a little bit longer, perhaps. Looking good. And yeah, like I said, this is our weak spot. We are currently losing in there. How about you guys move over and help? You there. Yeah, let's grab a few more here. We don't need 8. That's just overkill. Okay. And naval invasions? They aren't happening just yet. Alright. Support weapons 1. Good timing. Now. Engineering. We need to get started on this. I waited long enough. So, back to the front line. Yeah, this might be a little bit tricky. It might be close. I need to move some battalions around, or divisions, I mean. Do we still have air superiority? We do. Okay. Carry on then. How's the fort level? Level 7. That's a pretty damn high level. And they are still doing quite well on the offensive. Well, that's almost 40% penalty for them. I have a feeling this is going to be really close. Okay, we won one fight. Now we can move some of these divisions around. Like so. And Beijing, how's combat with? 240 and we're using 96. Yeah, that's not nearly close enough to the limit. We need to move a few more divisions there. It's mostly because it's being attacked from like 5 different provinces. Yeah, it can be attacked from 5 different directions. You know what would be nice? It would be nice to actually take this province right here. If we could do that, that would be great, but it's not going to be easy. Well, seems fine so far, it's just Beijing that's having some problems. I'll just have to replace the divisions that will run out of organization. '81. Yep, need to keep an eye on this province down here. I can't afford to lose it. So, what about the invasions? They aren't happening just yet, alright. Carry on then. Still looking at Beijing. Yeah, we are losing organization faster than they are. And how's our planning bonus? I think we should execute this. But let's try to execute it carefully and see how that goes. Alright, it might force them to move some divisions west. We'll see, that's kind of the idea behind it. I'm not counting on winning this. I just want them to send more reinforcements west. Still not going well in Beijing. But we're closer to the combat with now, and Japan is exceeding it. I think we'll be fine, yeah. They are losing a lot of organization now. Yep, it turned green. We should be fine. Maybe we should just build up to fort level 10. But that's a lot of production time, I don't know. Hey, we are actually winning. We might take a province or two, that would be nice. These are all mountains, so if we can take them, they would be pretty easy to defend. And just applying a little bit of pressure will be nice. The AI might start moving reinforcements west. It's about to lose that province. And once these defensive battles are done, we can try to... Oh, hold that thought, okay. Well, they didn't take the naval base, so I suppose that's fine. Which means they will not have supply. And right, here's the other invasion. That's 6 divisions. Okay then. We need to defend here. We can't let them take a naval base, that would be a disaster. They will not have supply as long as they don't have a naval base. So just the fact that these two guys landed doesn't really matter, because they will not have supply. Even if they manage to take a few provinces, they are completely cut off from supply. And I don't think the AI is smart enough to build its own naval base. Not to mention that even if it tried, that takes a month. And I won't let them to just build things for a month. Hey, we managed to take 2 provinces. Okay, that's pretty good. We can maybe take another one. Yep, this is actually going well. Better than I expected. Now I want to launch a counterattack. Once we win that fight in Beijing. Okay, so attack these guys. Might take a little bit of time, which is fine. And we're winning, yep. So we can send 2 divisions north, just to maybe help with this. I don't think it's going to be necessary. But just in case. Yeah, like I said, these guys don't have supplies, so they will just die. Let's keep an eye on the front line. Still fighting in Beijing. What if we attack? If we could take Tianjin, that would be great. That was my city originally. It's just that Japan took it early into the war. And it does have 1 fort level, which I built myself. Which makes it easier for them to defend, but if we could take it, that would be great. That's kind of the whole idea behind it, retake that. Okay, I thought we can take this province, but maybe not so much. But hey, we took 2 provinces, and now we can attack this from 3 different directions. Having said that, we can be attacked ourselves from 4 different directions. So that's not amazing. How's that invasion? Yeah, we're about to kill 1 division, and the other will die soon after. Yep, looking good. Alright. So, we can get rid of some of these unused templates. I will eventually switch all these guys to our main template, because you can do it, I just don't want to do it too rapidly, because we already have equipment shortage. Let's check the data. Okay, we need 1.4 thousand more infantry equipment. Alright, how much artillery do we have now? 663. Okay, once we're done with these battles, I'll add a support artillery battalion. So can we take this mountain province? That would be nice. We are defending right now, so we can't attack from the other direction. Maybe move in to help. I don't want to lose that province. It might be a little bit tough to hold it, but we can try. Okay, I think we can execute our plan now, but execute it carefully. Alright, go. We don't have much of a planning bonus. Well, actually we do. 50% on a lot of these guys. Okay, let's see how it goes. I want to take Tianjin, like really. But if we can take more, that will be great, and we need some reinforcements on the west side. Well... Okay, hold on, we need to move some of these dudes. Anyone without a planning bonus? Not really. How's this fight going? I think we'll be okay. But we need one more division in there. Let's grab this guy. Wouldn't want to lose that, especially since it's a mountain province. They are only attacking it from one direction, so it should be fine. And we're about to win one offensive battle here. Alright. What's going on here? Another invasion incoming? In Shanghai? Alright. I mean, whatever. Back into the base. And I think we'll send these 4 divisions to the front line. Yeah, let's just unassign them. And we can convert them to our main template there. And strategically redeploy. There we go, we took one province. Nice. Finally some progress. Doesn't look like we'll take Tianjin, but oh well. I can live with that. Can we take another one? And national focus completed. The United Kingdom announces Balkan diplomatic initiative. Yeah, whatever. So, extra research slot is next. How's our construction queue? I do have a few coastal forts queued up. Alright, carry on. I'll just keep an eye on that invasion. Can we take anything else? You move in and help. Yeah, I think we can take a few more provinces. But Tianjin is holding strong. Is that one fort? One fort doesn't make a massive difference, but it does make a difference. It's a 15% modifier. Okay, now we can counterattack, perhaps. Maybe? Well, we can try at least. This is also a mountain province. I think we should actually get some mountaineers, but I'll have to actually research them first. This is going really well so far. I hope I didn't just jinx it. We'll win the invasion. And what about our political power? We could pick up the army regrouping guy. That's plus 8% division recovery rate. It's not terrible. I could also change to total mobilization, which will give us minus 3% recruitable population, but that might be fine. The problem is that I have volunteer only conscription law, so I can't really afford a 3% penalty right now, because I'm only recruiting 1.5% of our population. I think we'll just grab the army regrouping bonus. Yeah, sure. That helps a bit. Oh, we are about to take yet another province. Nice. Then we can attack Tianjin from 4 different directions. Awesome. Okay, we are making more progress than I expected, to be honest. That's great. So how about our template? I think we'll wait a little bit longer with artillery. I think I'll wait until I have at least 1000. We got 36 divisions with that template right now. So, Tianjin, come on. We need to be careful with this province, though. It can be attacked from so many different directions. But it's looking really good. Can we take that one province? There we go, we got it. Okay. That shortens the front line a bit. And the naval invasions are gone, good. Yeah, we still can't take Tianjin, come on now. But Beijing is pretty much safe now. It can only be attacked from one direction. And we executed this plan carefully. I might do this more often in situations like this. So units will not attack heavily fortified locations unless they are unmanned. And they avoid attacking provinces, which would weaken the front line by making it longer. That is actually really good in situations like this. When you also have to think about defending yourself. 17 divisions. Yep, they are moving around, which is why we're making progress. They pulled some of their divisions of Beijing. Yeah, but I don't want to extend the front line too much. Okay. Another invasion? It's not there yet. Alright, carry on. Come on, Tianjin. Can we take it already? And yes, we did lose that province, which is fine. They got 7 divisions in there. We still got air superiority. How's our production going? 76 infantry equipment per day. And almost 8 artillery per day. Pretty good. I think we should start building some fighters soon. Maybe bombers. But if we're going to do that, I think we should research at least one better fighter. I hate wasting production for interwar fighters, they are just so bad. Okay, at least Beijing is safe. All these forts, man. Hey, at least it will be very safe in the future, whatever. It wasn't really wasted production, because we kind of needed the forts. Do we want 21 divisions from China? We'll probably get the ones on the front line. So, well... I suppose that's fine. Alright, accept. Yeah, we got the ones on the front line. We'll just merge them with our army. This one. So, like that? No, hold on. Just need to select all the unassigned ones. And... wait, was this the army? I lost track. Yeah, that's the one. There, okay, that's 36 divisions. Did I just mess up? These were all unassigned divisions. I think we had a few unassigned over here. Apparently we did. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. We got 36 divisions in both armies. I wasn't even shooting for a perfect balance like that. So Tianjin is still holding. Yep, we lost one province, that's fine. We made some progress, that's the important part. I might have to modify this battle plan a tiny little bit. And naval invasion, it's happening, but we're defending just fine. How's our research then? I don't think we'll make much more progress here. We won't be taking Tianjin right now. Might have to wait and build up the planning bonus again. We still got 50% planning bonus on some of these divisions. Okay. Any progress in the west? Yeah, we are making progress. If we could encircle all these divisions, that would be amazing. But I don't think that's actually going to happen. Seems unlikely. Also, need to make sure all these new divisions are part of the battle plan. Like this. Hey, we're not losing, so that's a positive. But I didn't take the main objective, Tianjin. It looks like it's actually going to take a while. I might have to encircle it or something, I don't know, we'll see. Can we take another province? How's combat with here? Yeah, they are about to lose. I think we can add one more division. And naval invasion? Yep, it's fine, just need to keep an eye on that. I can't let any of these naval invasions succeed. And more research. Minus 3% research time, that will take a while. What else can we do? We could get recon company too. Might be a little bit too early for that. What else? We are already researching improved artillery too. I could get land doctrine. I'm still almost considering switching to superior firepower, but I don't want to use the same doctrine 2 games in a row, even though that's clearly the better one here. Yeah, it really is. If I switch, I'll give up one item that I got for free at the start of the game, but that's not the end of the world. We could switch to Grand Battle Plan, it's not terrible. It's not amazing. I'll have to think about it. The main benefit of mass assault is that you can attack with low supply. Because of guerrilla warfare, for example. That's minus 30% out of supply penalty. And there's another 10% up here, so that's 40. And you can get even higher somewhere else, I don't remember where right now. And then you can also get logistics division. So you can reduce that penalty a lot. That's the main benefit of going for that doctrine. Especially if you stack it with logistics support divisions or battalions. Anyway, I think this is a good moment to make a cut. We made some pretty decent progress. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.